and welcome back, everyone, to another episode of The Red Divide. Today we'll be previewing the future game week, and if you like what you see, please comment, like, share, and especially subscribe. Help us grow the channel. We'll really appreciate that. So, Ray, welcome back.
How's it going, Mark?
Oh,
Great to be back for another episode.
tell me about it. Couldn't wait, actually. I'm pretty excited.
Yeah, it's every opportunity I can get to talk badly about Man United makes me happy. So,
Likewise,
we
brother.
are
Right
again.
back at you. Anything I can say that's against
Yeah,
Liverpool, happy to have my say.
and I
So,
wouldn't have it any other way. That's what makes us
100%.
unique.
So
But tell
tell
me,
me,
Mark.
how's Liverpool looking?
Yeah, we've got a couple of problems, obviously, in defence. Kanate is still injured. Virgil van Dijk serving his suspension. It will be interesting to see if we're going to bring Matip and Gomez in for as backup to start the game. I don't know what formation Klopp is thinking of playing. He's probably going to go with a 4-3-3. I don't think he'll go with the new formation, especially with Aston Villa. They very compact. It's difficult to break through the lines. Yeah, very tough game. Unai Emery, he's a very good manager. He knows exactly what he's doing tactically. Probably one of the best in the world, from what I've seen. And I think it will be a really tough game, to be honest with you. It is at Anfield, so, I think we have the upper hand. I think we'll win the game, but it's going to be a dogfight. And especially at the back, I think we're a bit weak. So, yeah, it's going to be an interesting game. Hopefully, we can pull off another 3 points so that my predictions are going to get closer after the last 5 games and I can win the first phase of this competition against you. That would be great. Winning anything against Well, that's not true.
I hope you guys obviously lose, just because it makes me feel even better. Doesn't complete my weekend, but just adds a little cherry on top of my weekend. And you're right. Unai is a hell of a manager. Dude really has got Villa playing like machines. I don't think he was given the time at Arsenal, and unfortunately he had to leave. Went to Spain, did a great job, and now he's
He
back
did.
with a vengeance. He's doing great. Players he's bringing in some proper talent as well. Guys who've played for him before and want to play for him, which is so important these days.
Yeah, that knows philosophy.
Yeah, and he's doing great. He's won the second most points in 2023, only behind Pep. So he's doing a hell of a job. More than
That speaks
United, more than
volumes.
Liverpool, more than Arsenal, which is very impressive in this calendar year. So good for him. And yeah, let's see how it goes. I do hope that they spank you at Anfield. Hoping for a nice little 3-0 to Villa. Man, that would be
3-0 to Villa.
good. Hey, I'll call you right away, cousin. How's it
Yeah,
going?
I'll be waiting for your call because it would never come. You forget.
Listen to that. That's
You
big
forget.
talk, eh? Okay.
I predicted that we would win against Villa. Remember?
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember the first 5 predictions. I did say we'd get a win against Villa. We are at home. It will be a tough game, but I think
said
we
you'd
should get
lose to
over the
Villa at
line.
Newcastle, right?
Yes, you did.
Okay, so let's see. Somehow,
Let's-
as we said in the last episode, you pulled one out the bag. I don't know how you beat Newcastle at St. James's Park.
Yeah, we
With
showed
10
character.
men.
The boys
But,
showed character. They dug deep and we got over the line. Just don't forget, though, hey, that Liverpool have scored the most goals in the 90th minute out of any team in the league. We hold that statistic. So,
sure. So,
Fergie time. Back in the days when United were actually winning things, Fergie time, Fergie time all too well. It's become Liverpool time.
oh, Liverpool
Yeah,
top.
Klopp time. There we go, Boykie. Klopp time.
And disgraceful. Sis.
So
And the
you're
Kieran
running
Super Fergie time.
Fergie time for sure. Klopp time has changed. So anyway, you're running your mouth off and saying that you're hoping for a Liverpool win. You forget that your game is after the Liverpool game, so I have time to wind you up a little bit, get Dims in on it and, make you feel all good before the game. What's your predictions for Man United? Let's see what you have to say.
Well, again, I did predict a draw before the season started. I don't think Arsenal are going to replicate what they did last year. I think the schedule was it really worked out for them. They were very fortunate. City game got postponed to the towards the end of the season. They only played us, and when they played us, they lost to us. They played you guys and beat you, but everybody beats you. That's nothing. And and yeah, they were very fortunate. So it sort of worked out well, and they had this false sense of security that they're going to go and win the league. So it was pretty funny to see when they didn't, because all of our friends in the fantasy league were talking all kinds of crap.
Yeah, they started to get real excited for a minute,
and look how that ended up.
Then reality sunk in.
So yeah.
Then reality sunk in.
Oh, hit them real hard. Jeez, hit them right in the teeth. So yeah, here we are. Unfortunately, Varane's injured for I think up to 6 weeks.
Yeah,
Shaw's still out. He's going to be out for many weeks. You saw we had that loan bid for Amrabat rejected, 2 million. I think they want closer to 5 or something. Same thing with Cucurella. Cucurella's not my ideal left back signing, but we're trying to get him on loan, short-term solution until Shaw is fit again. But yeah, nothing we can do. We'll see. We're probably going to pay Chelsea the cash they want, and they seem to be serious businessmen. They want a lot of money for their players, and then they go out and spend a lot of money on the players that they want, which is pretty crazy. You saw that signing they made today. I'm like, wow, they had a very similar player to that, sold him, and they went and bought him too. I'm like, I was chatting with a Chelsea fan at work earlier today, and he's like, I don't know why we do this. We had similar players like to this guy, and we go and pay money to another club to go and buy the same player after we've sold one of our players, our youth players, for similar amounts. So anyway, let's see how it goes. I think we'll draw, and I think I'll leave the Emirates somewhat happy. I'm sure it'll be an enjoyable vlog that I'll put together. Again, I'm going to have to be an undercover supporter there, because I'm going to be with all the Arsenal fans in the home stands, and we'll see how it goes.
You should wear your Man United shirt.
Maybe I should.
No, I don't think the video will be.
Very interesting day.
Yeah, I think the home fans won't take that too lightly, right?
Yeah, that's talking about being outnumbered. That's some serious odds against me. So I'll go neutral colors and see how it all goes.
We should make a video real time. So when Arsenal scores, you actually have to cheer. Yeah, because Arsenal scored. Deep down, you're a Man United supporter. You're hating life.
You won't see me cheering. I'll just be real quiet while they all explode around me. I'll be like, shit.
We'll edit the video to make your arms and legs move.
Yeah, no, geez. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Should be a great weekend in London.
Yeah. So for some of our subscribers that don't know, Mark will be out in the UK to watch the Arsenal Man United game with one of our close mates, Dimitri. We're going to bring him on as a guest for one of the shows live at the Emirates. Please like, share, subscribe to our channel so that we can bring more of this content to you. It's going to be a real cracker. It's going to be one hell of a day. We'll make sure to make another video of a little bit of the piss up when Arsenal's winning and when Mark's not smiling. So yeah.
Just when they play Liverpool. When Arsenal winning? When they play Liverpool?
No. We're talking about Sunday's game, Mark. Don't divert you. Let's go.
Good luck. It's going to be a great weekend to be a Man United supporter. Firstly, Villa's going to smash Liverpool, and then United are going to beat Arsenal at the Emirates. It's going to be amazing.
Oh my goodness, you're always so optimistic, cousin. That's why I love these conversations. But I'll be sure to clip that up after this game week when you're wrong again. I'm going to make a short of that. Maybe I'll just make that my ringtone just to make me laugh a little bit.
Yeah, we're going to see. I think it's going to be a draw. Anything can happen. That game can go either way. Again, we're missing two of our back line, two of our back four, which is a problem. We'll see how it goes. Such is football. You have to have depth or you fall away. Simple as that. So Lindelof will come in. Diogo Dalot will continue on the left side. I think Fernandes, the youngster Alvaro Fernandes, will be on the bench as cover in case anything happens to Dalot. And yeah, we go from there. It's going to be Eriksen, Casemiro, and Bruno in the middle of the park again. I tried
That's your usual.
last year,
That's your usual midfield, so you must be comfortable with that. Yeah.
last year Casemiro missed the game at the Emirates,
I
so
remember
this
that.
year he'll be there. And although he hasn't quite found form, I'm just glad he'll be there. He's our best CDM by far. Doesn't matter what form he's in. And we'll go from there. We'll see, man. I'm really looking forward to that. I think it's going to be a close game. And back on Casemiro, he reminds me of Rooney almost. Rooney would start the season slow. He looks a little unfit and we'd be misfiring almost like he's trying too hard. And just, he just wouldn't have his groove. And then 5 games in, that man's lighting up, the league, just a machine. And I think when Casemiro gets in the groove, he's so good. He just then hits anything that moves, wins the ball back, and gives it to the more creative players. And also, runs into the box, finds himself in the box for the odd header and goal. He does great.
Definitely one of the best signings United have made in the past couple of transfer seasons. Coming in at the end of the last transfer season, he transformed your whole midfield. He brought that solidity that you guys were lacking. You guys didn't have the spine, and now you have the spine. And I'm sure all Man United fans are more comfortable that he's there.
It's a big word for a Scouse, eh?
It is, but you know what? In football, you need to be honest. Even if you don't like the team, you don't like the player. But it is what it is. He's brought solidity, and that's probably been why United have finished so high up in the table, to be honest with you. I think without having that spine there, you guys would have struggled again.
Oh, to me, he was our most important player. Rash, real close right behind him, because Rash was scoring goals. Without Rashford,
he had a great season as well.
Nothing would happen. So needed Case and Rash, the 2 most important players. Needed those two. Those two helped us, achieve top 4. Otherwise, wouldn't be top 4 without those two.
Yeah,
of course,
made a big difference.
Varane and Martinez behind them. The memorable shot for those two, but unbelievable from Case and Rash. And then hopefully Hoyland makes his debut, and we're starting. He makes his debut. See how he does, and we go from there.
Is he
Rash on the left? Anthony's he seems to start slow. I was hoping that this would be his second season and he would be much better.
Yeah.
But just starting slow. He's okay. I like him. He does irritate some people and upset them, which is good too. I like that. I like that he irritates people. But a little too fancy, too many tricks sometimes. Just have the simple ball. And he's very predictable. You know what he's going to do. He's going to go onto that left foot.
Always,
he's going to go for the shot.
Always
very seldomly does he look for a pass. But it's all good. We'll see how it goes. I'm hoping Sancho plays a bigger role. Hopefully he starts maybe in place of Anthony.
So what's your predicted lineup? What is your first 11 for this game?
So my first 11 is going to be Onana, of course, as the keeper between the sticks. It's going to be Wan-Bissaka. It's going to be Lindelof and Martinez, and then Diogo Dalot on the left.
Yeah.
And then, of course, we went through the middle of the park with Bruno, Case, and Eriksen, and then Rash on the left. I'm hoping Hoyland is fit enough to play the full 90, but I doubt it. So
I don't see
it. I hope he starts. And then I'm going to go with Anthony on the right. And I imagine after 55, 60 minutes, if Hoyland lasts that long, he'll come off and we'll play Sancho out as a false 9 on the left and put Rashford down the middle.
Yeah. Do you think Hoyland's had enough training? Do you think he's fully fit to start the game? Or you think he'll come on as like a 10-year-old?
He had that slight injury and he was pretty much, he was on the pitch. Not like he was in the gym trying to strengthen up or in the medical room. He was on the pitch, one-on-one with coaches. So he had some fitness and he had enough agility and he was running around doing warm-ups, doing exercises. So he was fit enough to be out there. And he joined team training, I believe, last week, Wednesday or Thursday. So he wasn't ready to play the game this past weekend. But so he's been with the team for about a week right now. So come Sunday, he's been with them for 10 days. Of course, it's a whole new team, whole new league, it's a lot to ask of him to come right in there, slot right in, and play amazingly and score a whole lot of goals. It's going to take time, I think.
It will.
If
I
he
think
clicks
so
right
too.
in and starts scoring, it's amazing. But
Yeah, of course.
normally it's going to take some time to get used to how we play. Expect the balls coming through from Rash or Anthony or Bruno. But I'm excited. He's fast. He's strong. I remember you mentioning all his strengths in our first video. So yeah, I look forward to it. I cannot wait to see him, and hopefully he puts a goal or two against the Gunners.
I think I don't think he'll start the game. I think he might come on as a cameo. Obviously he still needs to learn Ten Hag's style, and he needs to learn the strategy and the philosophy of how he wants to play. Obviously, only having these athletes, they need like 10, 15 days to be ready for match fit, to start a game. So he might come on as a cameo, but I think definitely exciting for the Man United supporters for the future. I think he's going to light up the league for sure. I think Haaland and him are going to go head to head,
especially
for the next couple of seasons.
For sure. It's even exciting for you because you told me once upon a time United are your second team, right?
I do not remember that. I'd like proof of that, actually. I might have been drunk, but I highly doubt I would have said that. Or either you were drunk and you were thinking that, one of the three.
It was that time that you were wearing that United kit, right? You were wearing that kit. You're telling me it's your second favorite team.
You see, I knew this would come back, but I have a lot of people that can back me up why we wore Liverpool, Man United shirts on that day with, Bellingham on the back. Tribute to our late mate that gone on to greener pastures, so to speak, in other people's minds.
Good boy.
But may he rest in peace, good boyki. Yeah, so I admit it. I did wear a Man United shirt, but it was for a good reason, so that we can remember our mate. But other than that,
that was the second time you wore a United shirt, right? The other time you just wore it for fun.
No, never. I think I might have used it once to go and wash the car.
Yeah.
I must tell you something funny, actually. I remember when I used to play football for Maritimu, and our buddy Abel, he needed shorts. He didn't bring shorts, and I gave him a pair, and we had to run on quickly, to go and train. I gave him these shorts. He was running around the field doing laps with the Liverpool shorts on. He's a Man United supporter. Everyone's laughing at him, and he doesn't actually know why anyone's laughing. He was so mad, he took them off. He was running around his jocks. He's like, yeah, you can have this back.
Underwear. I would have done that. Sure.
That was a funny time, actually.
Yeah, I know. So what's your prediction for the Villa game?
I was hoping that we could play a more attacking formation, but Villa's a good outfit, like we said earlier. We'll probably go with Gomez and Matip in the middle, have Trent on the right, Robbo. We'll probably on the left. We'll probably have Endo, Soboslai, and McAllister.
You guys spell his name right yet, or what?
No, I still got it right. Salah on the right.
They spell it right on his jersey.
Obviously, it's the club. It wasn't the traveling guys that were doing the kids.
Blame the guy. Okay. Sure.
So yeah, Salah on the right. I'm torn between Darwin and Gapko, and then Diaz on the left. I'd like Diaz to obviously start on the left, but Nunes and Gapko, I think Nunes deserves a chance to start a game. But against Aston Villa and how they set up, I don't know if that's what Klopp will do. He'll probably go with the safe and just get Gapko to drop deep and do the interplay between the midfield, which allows to open spaces for our wingers to get in on goal. But yeah, I would like to see Nunes, but I think it might be Gapko.
By the way, if you guys sign Gravenberch, geez, you'll have a power midfield. From losing so much experience, it's all new blood, but it's decent players.
Yeah, so like you were touching base earlier about you guys trying to sign Amrabat on the loan, and Florentino have said no at this stage. So maybe you guys going for a bid at the end and sneak him in. Probably he's waited the whole season for you guys, so enough about that. Gravenberch, there's talks that finally Bayern Munich are willing to open talks, and discuss a deal for him to go. He wants to go. He's voiced his opinion that he doesn't want to sit on the bench. So, it would be a good fit. We are lacking midfielders at the moment. And I think he can do a job for us. He's 21 years old. He's got good energy. He can run with the ball. He can make a tackle. He's very intelligent. And we've got the Dutch influence with Van Dijk and Cody. He'll fit right in. So I hope we get the deal over the line because we are weaker in midfield. We do need extra cover, especially if we can try and fight for 4 competitions. So I'm hoping to get him over the line. That would be good business. I still think we need another centre back, but I highly doubt that's going to happen. If we get Gravenberg over the line, I'll say I'm probably like 70% happy with the business that we did. I really wanted to get Caicedo. I rated him big time. Unfortunately, he chose Chelsea. That is what it is. Lavia. Well, anyone's going to go to Chelsea, right? With all the ammo that they're throwing at players. Players want ammo. It's not about clubs anymore, right?
That's money. Business.
You think Lavia and Caicedo and the rest of all the Endo and all the 100 midfielders they have are going to play every game? I doubt it. But it is what it is, and we move on from that. So, hoping for a good win. Hoping for the transfers to finish strong. And, get ready for the season to unfold.
Sounds good. So what's your prediction of the score that game?
I think we'll probably win at 3-1 or 3-2. Maybe about 1 goal, maybe 2-1. I'm just hoping that we don't repeat the past 2 games and get another red card. That would be a disaster.
Yeah, these things come in threes. You have to do it.
Yeah, that's why I didn't want to jinx it and say anything. But here we are. I probably think I think we'll win the game by possibly like 1 goal margin.
Nice. That game as well can go either way. Villa playing so well. You guys are at Anfield. I think if you had Villa
at Anfield, so we have the upper hand there with the crowd. Our 12th man, and they're always explosive, which always picks up the players. It creates a very difficult atmosphere for the traveling fans and for the players. So we've got that in our favor. We just need to step up and do what we need to do and get another 3 points.
Nice. Yeah, of course. I'm going to back Villa to take some points off you, whether it's a draw or a win for Villa. I can see them beating you guys. You guys don't look so good at the back right now. So they're flying. They I don't know how they lost so badly against Newcastle. Went I don't know right there. I don't know what happened, but then right back to business the next game week, and they're flying again. So I do hope they take their revenge out from Newcastle on you, give you 5-1. That'd be amazing. And
if you didn't think like that, then this would be boring. I'm glad you think like that. It gives me more joy when Liverpool prove you wrong, and we do it all the time. So let's see how the weekend unfolds. Come on, you Gunners, let's go, boys!
Jeez, look at this undercover gunner.
Come on, you Gunners! For my fantasy team, Saka and Salabia, let's go. Give me points.
Lieber, whatever. Oh, well, we'll see.
That's it. Well, thanks everyone for joining us for another episode. Hope you enjoyed that. We always enjoy it. Joined by Mark, Man United fan. If you don't know him yet, you'll get to know him. He's annoying, but he's fun. Yes, please continue to support us, like, share, talk about us with your friends, help us grow our network so that we can continue to give you good content. And we look forward to seeing you in the next video. Mark, it's been real, my cuz.
Can't
wait for the weekend.
Come on, United. Let's go.
Let's go, Liverpool. Adios.
See you
in the next one.
Cheers. Ciao.